Welcome back to City on a Hill Gaming, a tabletop RPG actual play podcast. Let's meet the team.
Hi, I'm Grant, and I'm the GM.
Hi, I'm Peter, and I'm playing Faramond Bahar, Human Paladin.
Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'm playing Ansel, the Inquisitive Rogue.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and I am playing Ruach, the Air Genasi Shepherd.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm playing Reepsy Piven, the Satyr Druid.
Hi, I'm William. I'm playing Myastin Zarbrax. I am a Dragonborn wizard.
We hope you enjoy our show. Welcome back to City on the Hill Gaming. I'm not your game master, Ryan. Hi, I play D&D. My name is Ryan, and yeah, welcome to the podcast. We're back with some more 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons actual play content. And yeah, no William tonight. William had to step away. He will be not with us for this, I guess, these next 2 episodes as you're hearing this. But yeah, Grant, do the thing. Take it away.
Dude,
I would like to note I have in my notes, and these could be wrong because it's been a little while, but in my notes, the very last thing I have is currently in bat. Remember to yell human form to change back.
right.
That's never going to get old. I'm excited about that.
Well, at your convenience, I suppose.
Human form!
I like to think that it's more human form and then splat. But okay, that works.
Splat.
He materializes like 8 inches above the floor and is like, ah!
Oh, yeah. Oh man, just twists a knee coming down.
Yeah, just drops in.
I have a dex score that would
Hops around
probably...
on 1 foot.
my dex score would argue with me twisting a knee. I would be surprised.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. I'm thinking of myself in my late 30s going, oh god,
Yeah,
not
that would
expected drop.
totally be me too.
No.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm gonna need that one. I'm gonna need to dust off that compression knee brace that's just sitting under the bathroom sink.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to admit you need it.
So to recap very quickly, you guys had spotted some odd mushroomy people staring at a damp depression in the ground, in the floor of the very large cavern room, I suppose, next to you. We've got next down this cave, as it were. Reap's currently hanging out above them, keeping an eye on them. They seem to have not noticed him entirely.
And you said they're essentially fungi people, mushroom peoples?
They certainly look mushroomy, what with the mushroomy heads and soft, pulpy bodies. Yeah.
Okay. And this is not something I'm regionally, we'll say, familiar with.
I really doubt it. Also, I think we made a check for that last time and nobody really passed. If not, it's really unlikely that you are.
I mean, with my recollection, they seem to just be holding like simple tools and kind of wordlessly working in sync.
Yes.
So, I mean, they don't seem very dangerous. I mean, we could
the lack of weapons is probably a good first,
we could be sociable, say hi, who knows? Maybe they're a fun guy.
Between us and them, I'm sure we are. Oh, there it is.
I almost did it myself. I was waiting for it to happen, to be honest.
But between our group and theirs, ours is probably significantly more threatening.
Plausible.
Yeah. Besides, it's a big cavern that we're going into. It's not like we're going into a small space where there's not much room to move around.
Oh boy.
I know the audience is going to have missed this, so that's good. Good to have Daniel back doing Daniel things.
Just the spores of puns just continue to grow here.
It's spread like a fungus.
Yep.
I've got to been working out those pun muscles. I got to flex my cordyceps.
Very good.
Man.
Very good. You knew it was going somewhere. You didn't know where it was going. I still don't know where it went, but it went somewhere.
That one just made me mad.
Cordyceps is the mic.
Oh, okay.
that was good. I mean, that was
Daniel really. I'm disappointed in myself.
That was brilliant, and you should be ashamed of yourself. That's pretty much where I come down on that one.
To be clear, it's a jealous sort of mad, but
Yeah. In my case too.
Oh,
Anyway.
facts.
Like I said, that was brilliant, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Right. So there's a
How dare
D&D
you.
game happening.
Yeah.
Right. That's what's supposed to be happening nominally. Yeah. I mean, they don't seem particularly dangerous. I think we should go say hello. Well, we'll make them aware of us.
Okay. All right.
Calmly.
Reasonable. We'll give it a go. I don't see why not. I mean,
All right.
We know they're here. We're not going to go backwards now, for what it's worth. So,
Nope.
Tally ho, Sally Forth. That was it. Sally Forth.
Who?
Full send it.
Okay. Someone else want to go out front? Because it's not going to be me.
Cough,
I'm already out
nudge,
there.
Peter, cough, nudge. Yeah, I think Ben technically is
Oh,
already
fine.
out there.
Yeah, Pheromond can go up there and say hi. Like, I have a charisma score, and I have a charisma score. Yes, let's do this. Pheromond will walk up and with like utmost politeness be, hello, make kind of like a small bow and generally like keep his hands away from anything that looks threatening.
When the light passes over the lead one here, the light emanating from Ruach here, they all turn as one and look at you. They seem to hesitate
Hello.
for just a moment, and then all very soundlessly start walking towards you. Not aggressively, just moving.
I'll walk towards them a little bit.
They all sort of pass in between here and there. Look, sort of. Heads are sort of turning in your direction. Pheromond, they do not seem to have much in the way of eyes.
Oh, okay.
Sound big.
Is there something that I can do to better communicate with you that will help you perceive my location better?
At
He's
that
trying
point-
to be like polite and accommodating and is not quite
Yeah.
sure exactly what to do here.
At this point, once they've all sort of are near all of you, there is a burst of a cloud of spores, which probably sets all of you coughing a little bit. Yeah. The good
Love
news
it.
is nothing seems to happen for a moment.
For
It's just
And after the moment passes,
a moment.
Pheromond, make me an insight check.
sure.
You can probably see them better just because you were in the middle of them.
I clicked it. I'm just waiting for it to go through. Only 6.
No.
That's it. Unfortunate. I've got a good bonus to that one too. Just a bad roll.
So after a moment, Miastin suddenly starts speaking in a voice that is very definitely not his own. Oh, there we go. That's much better. If we can. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
This one is much more intelligent than the rest of you. He has agreed to be our voice, to speak words you can understand.
I mean, that makes sense for me,
Oh.
I suppose.
That was the spores. Okay.
Yes, the spores.
Okay. Miastin, are you okay
Mine,
there?
this one's much brighter than all of you. How do you get by?
Hurtful? Hurtful.
Oh, yes, I'm very sorry. We
Not
do
an
not
accurate,
know
just hurtful.
how. It is always strange to deal with these one-off minds of yours. It's most unnatural.
Clarify?
We do not understand what needs clarification. You all must be so lonely.
I don't know if Ruak's even smart
Okay,
enough
so
for that.
you guys are all linked to each other somehow.
Hive mind.
We mostly do that with speech.
Cumbersome tongues are a messy business. What? Hello.
I mean, I'm hard pressed to disagree. I've bitten mine while eating more times than I care to recount.
Are you after the other one? Is he with you? She?
Other
Okay.
one?
We do not know.
Clarify.
We
other one.
were mostly looking to get out of the weather. There's a pretty good sandstorm going on out over there.
There have been terrible sandstorms, from what we understand, not to mention the earthquakes. One of them cracked open this cave. There's a entry now. I believe that is where the other one came from.
How?
Not to
Oh.
mention other things.
Okay.
Nasty
We
little
need-
shocky things?
No, those are new. Are those new? Have you seen them? We have not seen them.
I mean, we
They're outside.
kind of went around them out there. Yeah.
Oh, we have not ventured outside. The sunlight, we do not enjoy it. It burns our flesh.
Oh my.
I mean, out here it burns ours too. It just takes a while.
Ah,
What is this other thing? Is like, could you describe it?
there were several. One that, well, the one most like you, we caught a faint trace of, we believe. Yes, he is. We know he is deeper in the caverns, but we hope he does not go far. We too are unable to return. Perhaps
Return where?
can you help? You may be able to help us with the first problem.
Okay.
I
First
mean,
problem,
why-
I guess.
Yeah, while we're in here,
Perhaps we should start from the beginning. Right. So we have lived here underground for a long time. We do not know how you pass your time, but we have lived here for cycle after cycle after cycle of the ring. And recently there have been breaches in the caverns here and elsewhere. The one you came through is the biggest, but other things have crept down into the dark. And one of them has driven us from our homes. Would you be willing
Ooh,
to?
that doesn't sound good.
No, you can see the mess of its eating has clogged the stream that used to flow. Our village is flooded. And they all sort of point as one. You guys don't really have light past this, do you? They all kind of point towards the far wall lost in the darkness up north. Up over this hole in the ground.
So kind of back this away.
Yeah. Right
Yeah.
up there, in fact. You can see a couple glimmers of what probably looks like slightly damp stone. Kind of reflecting the light from Ruach, but it's lost in the darkness. This is a big cavern.
I'm gonna try to skitter over on the ceiling in that over to that area.
Sure, go for it.
don't worry. The big creepy crawly thing's with us.
Reaps a spider. That spider's quite small, as I recall.
It's a giant wolf spider.
A giant wolf spider. That's what it is. Okay. I thought you were the tiny spider.
It is still trying to see a size on
I think
here.
it's medium.
It's probably medium, but it's for a spider, it's a big spider.
Yeah, medium or small. Regardless, it's not tiny or smaller. You know, you can see there's a crack there that has some wetness in it. There is the barest drip coming out of it, but you know enough to know erosion when you see it. The water definitely used to flow through here.
Okay. I was just checking to see what they were talking about and heading back.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'll let you figure out how to communicate that to everyone else.
Spider comes skittering back and starts playing elaborate charades. Like one of the little
Oh.
peacock spiders, like waving its limbs around and stuff.
Sounds
We fear that the other one, like you, may be headed towards our village, and that is dangerous.
Dangerous to
we
whom?
should probably go.
Well, to them, to that individual, that mind, that
because of
Person.
whatever the creature in your village now is.
yes, it is shaped like you or me, but large and purple, and seems in pain.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good at all. We should probably see if we can find and help that individual.
It also it eats and eats and eats, and the remnants of its eating have blocked the stream, dried out this well, and flooded our village and beyond. Even our gardens are threatened.
Interesting. When did this happen?
Huh. So your water supply is clogged with this thing's like table scraps, basically?
Yes.
How long ago did this creature move into your village area? Relative to your understanding of time versus ours.
Miastin says in his natural voice, hold on, I'm working on translating their time units into ours. Maybe 4 or 5 days ago. It's very unclear. Could even be 3.
Less than I expected. How far is your village from here?
Oh, just through these caverns. There's a bit of a climb, and yes, be careful of the cathedral.
The cathedral?
There are, yes, you may see things there. Try to avoid them.
Sorry, cathedral as in large church-like structure.
No, not in your terms. It is not built. It is, well,
Large
it
and
is
open.
made by the creator.
Oh, most interesting.
It too has been infested. Everything has been thrown out of balance lately. It is most distressing. One small change and all else is pushed into each other, fighting for survival.
When you say one
Yeah.
small change, do you mean something specific?
This creature that has moved in,
Oh, I thought you
Although-
meant Marin.
well, it should not have been able to find its way down here through these caverns, but here we are.
So it seems.
Yeah, I think we're working on putting things back in balance. It's on our to-do list. It's in the long-term goals section.
Excellent. We
Accurate.
were afraid we were afraid of what might happen if the ring were broken.
What ring?
They all sort of point at each other.
You're
The
making
ring.
a connection.
The
Interesting.
ring
Oh, yeah, that seems.
has rolled out from the first one, from made by the creator, and then ever growing, ever expanding, now spread throughout.
Okay. Pheromon kind of looks back at the rest of the group. We definitely need to help these people. Like, if something happens to one of these, we're looking at damage to an entire society. This is something that we need to address. We're stuck down here anyways. Let's go see if we can handle this.
We go do the thing.
Yep. While you're at it, those of you trained in it, make me a nature check.
Boy, am I trained in it? Let's find out. I am
And
not.
by
Okay.
trained in it, I mean proficient in it.
I am not proficient in it.
Ooh.
Ooh, there we
Ooh,
go.
if we need a better roll than that, we're in trouble.
Ben, Reap, obviously, something immediately leaps to Reap's mind. They said that earthquakes had cracked open these caverns. That means what they're talking about here is a source of water that nobody else knows about.
Oh,
Mm.
so one that's not being tapped by one of the oasis
Presumably, I
Uh,
mean, everything could be connected.
or the giants.
I mean, this is out of character. There's no way Ansel would know that.
Oh, same.
I'm gonna. So Reap I'll drop down onto the ground and then spread web across the ground and say secret water.
Secret water. Sorry.
Secret water through the mountains. Whoa, that actually works.
You actually
I know,
get
right?
exactly. Just don't get to the and die part yet, please.
We'd rather not.
Yeah, first off, you do get a startled reaction from this collective of Myconids who definitely did not see you coming.
Right.
Well
He's
done
with
there.
us. It's okay.
And then, yeah, secret water.
Secret water. Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. Journal entry. Today I found a new society.
Sounds like you found an old society that you just didn't know was there.
I didn't say founded. I found. We are all working on decolonializing ourselves.
Fair.
All right, well, let's go do the thing.
To the thing. Sally forth. Tally ho.
Again, who is Sally Forth?
Thank you. We appreciate it, and if you prefer this one, and they all point to Miaston, he may stay here. We have much to learn, I think, from each other.
Miaston is.
Miaston, you good with that?
He gives you a slightly distracted thumbs up.
He's already learning.
Oh wait, the wizard's going to learn a bunch of stuff. Yeah, never mind. He's going to be
no.
very happy for the next several hours.
Yeah, he's
He's
fine.
already fumbling absently for writing materials.
Did you
So-
say he
Like,
was
oh, he's
fumbling
got the
absently?
calligraphy pen out. Oh, he's got the good calligraphy pen out.
Oh,
and
we're
a
going to be
special
here a while.
ink.
Okay.
No, he's got the fast calligraphy pen.
We've got some lads. We've got some.
Oh, the
time
one with
to
the
work
racing
with.
flames on the side? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
All right,
It-
time to
it's
thin
red.
your inks and let's go.
The red ones go faster.
Now I'm just picturing like somebody whipping out this calligraphy pen and like drag racer noises coming in.
Oh, come on.
Pen's like
None
vibrating in
of
their hands.
None of you have played.
Put it on that page. Scribble,
40K.
scribble, scribble, scribble.
Got it.
Hang on, we have to get this started and then starts it like a chainsaw. Vroom.
I prefer hybrids.
Let's go of it, and it keeps writing by itself across the page
jeez.
faster and faster. The page catches fire, like starts slapping it out.
I'm marginally disappointed that the red ones go fast. Thing seems to have gone over most of your heads, but
I
it's
thought
all
it
right.
was a reference to cars. Red cars go faster, but I wasn't sure.
So in 40K, orc magic is powered by their belief, and they believe that red things go faster, and so they do.
Wonderful.
Perfect. Zero objection.
Speaking of fungus creatures,
I mean, everything about everything is horrible in 40K, but it's also funny. All right, continuing on, I suppose.
Why not?
There you go.
Certainly.
There's some cavern.
Reap will head up a little just in front of the light on the ceiling and just stay in front of the light.
Okay, I'll let you all figure out your marching order and, move along. To be perfectly honest, this is some empty space. I made this map way too big for what it is, but that's
It looks
okay.
dope, by the way.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just for
Oh.
flavor, Ansel is following exactly behind Pheromon.
I mean, that seems to track for fair.
Fairmont occasionally like tries to like adjust his position so that Ansel is in his peripheral view.
Right.
I'm guessing
So,
Ansel is not having this.
just to narrate for our listeners at home or in the car or at work, what's your everybody has sort of proceeded west down a slightly winding tunnel. The tunnel is actually sloping downward. It is more of this same rock, although there's plenty of variation as you go, which is nice. You also notice some cracks, some of which it's hard to tell how fresh a crack in the rock is, but it's definitely not especially weathered. It hasn't been here for thousands of years. Could be earthquake sign, could be just normal fracturing of rock in a geologically active environment. Who can tell?
Alrighty.
You've definitely also hit a sort of three-way fork, south, southwest, and kind of west northwestish. But the southwest one is blocked sort of by like a lip of rock about 5 feet high. You can see over it. It's not a problem exactly, but it is definitely a thing that's there.
Walk over and peer over it.
Looks like more of the same, if we're being honest.
Oh, looks like it kind of loops around and connects back to the. All right.
It's like a ledge in Pokemon where you like can't go over it one direction.
It's disturbingly like a Pokemon ledge, yeah.
I was afraid you were going to say that. Okay.
Not actually what my actual
go around
reference, but
here
yeah.
and-
Oh, wait! If you hop off the ledge, does it make the beep sound?
Sure, why not?
Perfect. Whoa, where'd Ben go? We lost Ben. Okay.
then just sort of disappeared for a bit.
Spider's going down to the south there.
Spider skittering.
Yes,
Skitter,
he's
skitter.
skittering on the wall. So
Oh, this all links back up again. Okay, well that's
Oh.
convenient.
So yeah, I will go through and just like hit all as much area because I have 60-foot blind sight and 10-foot. I'm sorry, 60-foot dark vision, 10-foot blind sight.
10-foot blind sight. Okay. Yeah, you guys are going fine. Continues on. And then one thing, there's another lip further on, kind of where the passage splits again and then comes back around. And Ben, you spot somebody lying on the ledge up there.
I'm gonna run up almost directly over them on the ceiling.
Great. Ryan,
Sir.
give me a name and humanoid type for a character, or at least a humanoid type. Let's start there.
Let's go orc.
Orc? Cool. You see an orc in what looks an awful lot like caravan travel garb, maybe caravan guard clothing. Pretty much typical for what you'd see out here.
Pretty standard for what I'm used to from this area. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Very much so. If someone wants to think of a name for this orc, we'll need it eventually, but don't worry about it right this second. Garza, ooh, that's good.
What would I roll to see if I recognize our friend who eats 6 dozen eggs every day?
You know what? Just give me a d20 roll. That's that's not really like a skill of yours. I'm just kind of flipping a coin.
He only
Two.
eats 1 dozen eggs, and I have no clue who he is.
Do not happen to recognize this orc.
Disappointed.
I mean,
There's a lot of orcs.
There are a great many
a lot of
orcs.
orcs, a lot of traders. You know, that's how it goes.
All right. Well, are they moving? Are they just
Yeah,
laying?
Are they
No, they are
conscious?
not moving. They are lying still and appear unconscious.
I'm gonna lower myself like almost directly above him and just kind of stare at his face.
No response. He definitely appears passed out. This close, you can see he does not look great. He doesn't look injured. Just they're
Breathing?
the breathing.
Breathing's
Okay.
good.
Definitely that pale and exhausted and drawn sort of look.
So I'm gonna pull back up just a little bit and wave at the party and point at him.
Oh, it's so weird. All right.
All right, I would like to
Yeah.
actually make like a medicine check on this guy.
Cool. You climbing up to get up to him?
Yeah,
Cool.
I will try to give you a hand up
22.
and probably not do well.
Oh yeah. He is definitely suffering from exhaustion.
okay, so I will give him some water and some food and kind of like try and prop him up a little bit so he's a little more comfortable. Pull a blanket out of my pack, throw that over him if he wants. Like,
Great. It'll take a couple minutes. You can probably revive him, bring him back around.
yeah. I'm honestly like, I'm not even all that concerned about bringing him back around as I am of just making sure he doesn't spiral down further. Like,
Okay.
if this guy has hit a level of exhaustion where he has like passed out in a cave, he needs medical attention. I am giving it to him.
Gotcha.
So-
While you do that, I have some bad news for you.
Okay.
There's a sort of crunching, rumbling, hissing sound in the wall next to you.
I will position myself between my patient and the sound.
Excellent. Ruak, you're also hearing some of it from behind you. And now's probably a good time for everybody to roll initiative.
Oh dear.
Oh no, that thing. Okay.
That was a delightful change
Only
of events.
10. I have a +3 dex modifier and I only get a 10.
Where be me?
Oh, beats my 4.
But not Ansel's 18.
Oy. Okay, did I do that right? I did. That's a 12. Okay, I can live with a 12.
All right. That should be everybody, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Curious
5.
question of mechanics.
Yo.
How long would it take for me to wrap him up in silk?
Love it.
Probably a minute.
Too long.
If I'm being honest, they're probably not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to do it in one round. Let's just put it that way. It would take some amount of time. Let's just go ahead and move these guys onto the map real quick and sort initiative.
Those don't look like
right.
Nicodemus.
So, Pharamond, you see a sort of burning spike poke out of the wall next to you,
Ah,
and then pull back, and then just sort of dig through and very clearly sort of sniff around in a way.
definitely. I will take a step back, but continue to like keep myself between this and my patient.
Yeah. Is everybody still in the Discord?
Yeah,
Yes.
Good.
Sure.
Of this thing
these
here.
are Thakwas, right?
These are Thakwas, yes.
In my
one
head,
of the
I was thinking,
most ridiculous monsters from earlier editions.
what is the thing in Minecraft? The little when you break stones that pop out of the
Oh,
stones.
the silverfish.
Silverfish.
Silverfish. In my head, you were just talking about we
Yeah.
were about to fight
Which-
silverfish, and I'm like, crap, I hate silverfish.
Just to be clear, are real horrible creatures,
Yes.
not just Minecraft creatures.
True. I hate them in Minecraft, and they're also bad in real life.
Yeah, but these are
Apparently.
essentially like 1.5 to 2 foot wide armory looking
Oh.
sort of worms,
Oh, I
where
hate
the
it.
front of them is glowing red hot.
Oh, I
as
hate
they-
it so much.
Dig through. Again, probably another time for a nature check while everybody tries to fend these off. Ansel, you're actually going first.
Yeah.
Basically, like living lava spikes. They're.
Oof.
I remember these from a previous edition.
That's a
Third,
6.
I want to say.
6. You have no idea what these
Something,
are. I'm
something,
afraid.
flaming tremors.
And in fairness, these are things that I wouldn't expect you to get without a very difficult nature check. But Ansel, you're actually up first.
Yeah. So I am going to try to use insightful fighting against, I would say the I don't know, the rock shrimp.
Thakwa.
Thakwa. Thank you.
THOQQUA.
QQ. Okay. Thakwa.
All right. Anyway, I'm going to try to use insightful fighting on the Thakwa that is in front of Ruach, which means I'm going to try and use my insight to fool it against its deception.
Okay. Its deception is not great. It's a charisma check, I think. 12.
And I got a 14, so I
All
get
right.
I get a sneak attack with
Great.
my
Roll
short bow.
intimidation rather than insight.
They're right beside each other. I have a much better score for insight.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's fine.
A much better score, a
We'll just-
15 instead of a
We'll move things
14.
along.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna shoot it with my short bow.
Great.
So, does a 22 hit it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna deal 16 with the sneak attack.
And plus the 6 regular damage. It hisses. Something hot leaks out of it, and it
Ooh.
begins twitching and not moving.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Oh, if you poke a hole in them, they leak.
That's lovely.
Oh,
They,
no.
they don't particularly seem to have enjoyed that. I assume you shot the one by Ruach?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Now their turn. They're going to come up and try and slam you.
Okay.
11 hit Ansel's AC?
No.
Okay, didn't think so.
Try being the operative term.
Yeah, pretty much. Ruach, another one kind of burrow. They're sort of half moving through the air and half moving through the dirt. They have like a 5 foot fast which
Bless
is
you
kind of
again.
fun. 7, I'm sure, doesn't hit you.
No, sir.
All right.
No, sir. Let's do no.
And Pharamond, this is going to be probably not great. Nope, 20.
Yeah, that actually hits me.
Oh, exciting. 4 bludgeoning damage, 6 fire damage.
Ow!
Ugh.
Hilariously, I misspelled fire, so it's ire damage.
They're really ticked off.
Yeah, they
Very
are.
ticked off. And
Into with the force of their ire.
give me a strength save.
Oh, but Pheromone's not all that great at these.
It's all right.
It
just pushes you. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, you're fine. You hold your ground.
18.
Yeah, you hold your ground, keeping this orc protected. Ruach.
Yes.
You can hear hissing from the other side of that wall. It's very clearly, by the way, they are not making like hissing sounds. It's just
It's the heat.
it's the heat and
Okay.
stuff kind of hissing off of that.
Okay, I hate it. Oh, that's... Wait, were we still... We're good. Okay, let's go with... Okay, everyone's in range, so I'm going to go with Great Shepherd's Blessing. Up to 3 creatures, so the 3 that are not me, within 5 feet of me. So let's go here. Okay, remind me how this works. In 5e, can I essentially shift?
You'd have to take a disengage action.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so let's skip that, actually.
Now, casting a spell does not necessarily trigger an attack of opportunity, but since you have to be like right next to things,
Right, for
that
that
particular-
one. I have one right next to me, so I think
Yeah.
I'm just going to smack it
cool.
with my shepherd staff. So let's go whip. 13 to hit.
A 13 does not hit. It sort of it senses it coming and just sort of lurches back out of the way. It doesn't really get like dodge, but it definitely moves to just sort of take it on an armored chunk of its body rather than the mouth parts and hot part of its face.
Sure. Is disengage a standard action?
It is. It
Okay.
is your action.
It is
Yeah.
the action. Oh, okay, right. Okay, then in lieu of anything else, I'll pass.
Cool.
'Cause I don't have a whole lot of bonus action things.
Well, I don't generally like to attack things until I'm attacked first, but that really hurt, and that counts. So scimitar,
18 hits.
18. All right, 6.
Okay.
And
And
second
while
attack.
you're at it, take 7.
Ooh.
7 fire damage from hitting it. It's really hot. Like your hand hurts just getting it close to it, holding that weapon of yours.
Second attack. 16.
Does not hit.
Okay.
They are pretty well armored. Not many hit points, but well armored. Like you did more than a third of its hit points just with that 6 damage.
Wow.
But
Okay.
yeah, they have 16 hit points. It's not a big deal. But they're annoying.
I will continue to guard my patient.
Yes, definitely. Reap.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing what I was planning on doing, and that is drop to the ground, scuttle over try to get behind this one, and bite it.
Okay, great. Go for it.
Right,
'Cause
spider.
I was focused on it and was not paying attention to Faramir. So that is a D. Oh God, no, that's a 5. That's a 5.
Okay. That will not hit. Wolf Spider doesn't have any multi-attack or anything, does it?
No, it's a poison bite, but that's it.
That's fantastic. Well done. Ansel,
Do I take the heat damage thing for trying?
you did not hit.
Okay.
You
Perfect.
kind of didn't get close enough to the bit you can damage, which is also the hot part, to be burned.
Bonus is out of failure.
Thanks for listening to City on the Hill Gaming. For more information, you can find us online at cityonthehillgaming.com, email us at cityonthehillgaming@gmail.com, or find us on Twitter at cityonthehillgame. For more information on saving the game, you can find Peter, Grant, and Jenny at stgcast.org or at Saving the Game on Twitter. Thanks, and have a blessed day. Special thanks as always to our Patreon backers, Tony, Andrew, Christina, Ashley, and Joanne. We really appreciate you guys. Okay, we'll do sound check real fast, because we've already sort of loosely done sound check. Daniel.
Right. I don't have a thing for blue instant counter target spell.
Seems decent. Probably too good for modern. I like it.
The classic.
Yeah, never wrong with that one. Grant.
Rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. The gray circle is odd and the gray square is even. Digits along the blue line must be between the values at each end of that line. Digits along an arrow sum to the value in the associated circle. The 2-digit pill should be read as a 2-digit number from left to right for these purposes. Digits in a cage do not repeat. If a value is given for the cage, the digits sum to that value. Digits along a thermometer must increase from the bulb end. The orange cell is greater than the 4 digits orthogonally adjacent to it. 2 cells separated by a black dot must have a 1-to-2 ratio, and digits along the marked brown diagonal may not repeat.
Never underestimate what you're willing to listen to be read to you until it happens. Because if you had told me an interesting variant of Sudoku rules was something I was going to sit through and listen to, I'd have told you were wrong. So there you go.
Yeah, cracking the cryptic, ladies and gentlemen.
I like it. It's strangely enjoyable. I'm here for
They're
it.
weirdly enjoyable videos, and I recommend them.
Okay. Peter.
Blendmaster's notes. This blend's savory, earthy flavor comes from a rich blend of black tea and roasted mate, a traditional South American botanical. It's an exhilarating morning blend without the jitters associated with coffee, and it just might be your new morning cup.
Now I miss Jenny.
I need that. Yes.
That's Morning Thunder from Celestial Seasonings. It's a breakfast tea.
Oh, nice. Now I want Jenny to come on just long enough to read me the ingredients of her, what was that? Macaroni salad or something?
Yeah.
It was like the first
Salad.
sound check she did.
I think
But
so.
it was really interesting.
All right, next time, Peter, you're gonna have to give us a vivid description of what the cover of the Celestial Seasonings looks like, because they're always very trippy.
Yeah, tea packages.
I
are
mean,
cool
this
looking.
one's just like a sunlit field with a bison and like some
Ooh.
clouds.
We have bison near here. That's cool. I'll go next. Rashmi, Eternity's Crafter. 2, a green and a blue. Legendary creature, Elf Druid. It's a 2/3. That's the least important part of the card. Whenever you cast your first spell each turn, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a non-land card with converted mana cost less than the spells, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. If you don't, put it in your hand. That is my commander for the... I'm going to call it, and I'm going to be wrong about this. I believe it's called the Commander Super Showdown, which is going to be streamed live on Twitch and then reposted on YouTube through the Infinity Bros podcast and their Twitch channel. It'll be myself, Cameron, and Chris from First Geek 411, and Jarrett from the Infinity Bros playing Budget Commander, and Rashmi is my Budget Commander.
Sounds delightful.
Daniel, which Kaladesh set am I looking for? If you know of him.
For Rashmi?
She's one of the
Oh,
Kaladesh sets.
no.
That's Kaladesh.
Is she base
Yeah, I think
Kaladesh?
I think
It's not Aether Revolt. I
It's
don't
not
think.
Aether Revolt.
I
Okay.
opened one isn't in an Aether Revolt draft, so I couldn't tell you. And I accidentally gave it to someone starting a collection because I was like, "Here's my draft chaff," and I wasn't running Rashmi, and I accidentally gave them one.
Ooh,
That was a magic set I paid attention to.
Yeah,
Good
that
set.
was they got a really nice commander card in their draft chaff.
yeah, they did. She's sweet. And Ben.
I'm not you. I'm designed to be not you. You are solid, singular, separate. I was the space in between. My mind spilled everywhere. Programs, connections, loops. My body flowing, changing, hard light lasers, creating textures, scenarios, worlds, becoming anything but being nothing.
I'm going to be straight up. I have no clue what that was, but it was cool sounding.
It is from Astonishing X-Men, the Joss Whedon run.
You keep doing that. You did that like 2 recordings ago. You did something X-Men.
Yeah, it's with the books I have on hand right away.
Oh, fair. Okay, fair enough.
When I don't have anything else prepared, I'm like, oh crap, let me grab something real quick.
Okay, at this point,